Hello everybody, today I'm at Vinylspot in Rotterdam and I want to show you the store a little bit, some of the records they have, and I have to say a big thank you because they opened the store for me. Also sie haben den Laden hier heute für mich aufgemacht. Was soll ich euch sagen? Wir gucken uns mal die Sachen an. Wanted to know everything about you. I didn't want to waste no time. What's something I can do for you, darling? That would make you smile. I'll bring you flowers, girl. Here we have Andre.
Hello.
And Lex.
Hello.
So, Andre, please tell us a story before Lex tells a story, because Lex is the founder of Vinylspot.
All right.
All right. The origins of Vinylspot. We started at the big fair in Utrecht at the time. That I did for about maybe 7-8 years. Then I had a chance to open up a shop. Did further down here. Together with design stuff, and it was like retro. Not many records, but that was a success. So I had to leave there. I went to another shop, and now I'm in this shop since 2009. So that's just like 17 years ago, and now it's online dishes with a new owner. So. Yeah, what else could I say? I started like a lot of people by collecting. I lived in the States in New York and San Francisco. 3 years New York, 3 years San Francisco, collecting records. Music kept the hunt. I had too many records. So I thought, well, what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to try and sell them at the fair. Went really well. And then from there, we become a dealer. That's maybe.
Because, in the vinyl community, everybody is like, oh, the vinyl bubbles come first and the super expensive stuff getting cheap, at least in the next 5 to 10 years, because everybody's dying and the super rare stuff comes to the market. What's your opinion?
No, I think there's a big market. With young people, there's a big market of younger people that still buy the expensive stuff. A lot of our customers are not, are young people.
It's funny because, I mean, I've been coming here as a customer since, 2009, 2010. And always when I was here, Lex was here, obviously. And there were a few young people, but it was mostly old people. Older people. Older collector. But actually since, I would say 3-4 years, 5 years, and even now when we only open once a month, and now over the summer we open every week on Saturday. 90% of the people is actually under 50, which I think we would consider young in this collecting business.
Yeah, there's another thing that I have to say about expensive record. Because people who don't know about the record business, they sometimes are shocked by the prices, for instance, of a Blue Note or another rare album. But I used to be in books before I was in records, and I'm still in books, so I know quite a lot about books or first editions. And if you compare first edition American literature, for instance, with first edition vinyl albums, then they're much cheaper actually. And the rarity is about the same. If you have a Blue Note that's only 2,000 pressed or something, or another record that are only 1,000 pressed, private press or something, and the first edition of a famous classic will be maybe 500,000, 1,500, 2,000 copy initial run. So what this will be if you want to buy it on the road, first edition, nice edition, like $10,000 maybe, so or 10,000. I don't know the market now, but Blue Note is still buy for like 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would say the prices are going up earlier?
Well, I think rarity will always create demand. So, and of course, there's a lot of them now in new collections by younger people. So not many don't come to market. And for instance, Blue Note market's always been like this. So in the 80s, prices were sky high because Japanese were coming into the market and they had plenty of money and they're paying crazy amounts. And since then, because of the internet, it's been fluctuating.
And it's a weird market because platforms like Discogs push prices up like through the roof, especially records that are being hyped by certain people sometimes. No names. But I think especially here when people come here, they're always surprised by the fact that a lot of the records that we have here are still relatively affordable. I mean, of course, you have the top items that are extremely rare that we offer on our website that often go to like richer collectors, but still the records that we have here in store are, affordable for younger people. And as you can see, like on our Saturdays events, I mean, there's a lot of people here who actually like buy, they grab a stack and they start listening. And when they start listening, they actually start, talking to other customers. And I think that is something that, you've seen in the past with older people sharing knowledge, but what you actually see now is that a lot of younger people are also sharing knowledge amongst each other. So I think, it's not, from generation to generation, but I think this whole new generation is, educating themselves and educating each other about, not just rarity of the records or prices of the records, but the actual value of music.
Of course, social media has totally changed the whole trade view. I mean, 20 years ago, you would really have to look for a rare record. You couldn't just go on the internet and find it. Now it's like everywhere. And in social media, people are pushing, oh, this record, that record, oh, that record, oh, I want to hear it. And the DJ plays it. It's all connected.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, the reason why we're still open, I mean, Lex is officially retired, but unofficially as active as he's ever been. But the reason why I really wanted to continue the store is because this has always been a place for me to learn about music. And I think that is something that we are trying to continue and that we are actually succeeding in, because there are a lot of young people who come in here, they ask for stories, they listen to a lot of music. And I think that's also the power of Vinylspot for me has always been, that I came here as a younger kid, with, a bunch of records, and then Lex would look at the records and then he'd give me 3 other records and I would, put down my own stack and I would listen to his records because, his recommendations were super valuable. I mean, he's part of, my knowledge base and my references. Everything that I've learned is, from books, from magazines, but also from going to record stores and just talking to people. So I think that's also the biggest sort of misconception of a record store, that there's this big wall between, you as a customer and the people who are behind the counter. Might look scary, but we're actually pretty nice.
From the right. If I started, when I started the shop, I was thinking, what shop would I want to go to? What shop would I buy records from? And that's what I based the shop on. So I don't sell metal, for instance. Hip hop is not my thing. It's more interesting. So certain genres I wouldn't stock because I didn't care for them. So it just also a bit of my taste that this shop was like, oh, this is what I would want to walk into. I would buy stuff if I walked into this shop, So that's the philosophy, and that always worked really well.
Yeah.
So
and we're continuing that. I think that's why I'm
good, because there's a lot of other shops that sell, ABBA.
Yeah, or a lot of reissues, or yeah. Everybody has its niche. Our niche is what we like.
Yeah.
All right, Andre, show me the store, please.
The store, okay. Well, we are in the Jozefstraat, which is a side street of the Nieuwe Binnenweg. And the Nieuwe Binnenweg is actually quite notorious for having a lot of record stores. And it's always had a lot of record stores. Some of them or closed over the years, but there's still a bunch of really like nice larger record stores that sell sometimes new music and also secondhand. But our store, well, we start here.
Yeah, let's start the degritter, which I think is great.
Yes, the degritter is fantastic. It is an amazing object that we recently had cleaned. I don't know what to
I see, because the lip is missing.
Yeah. No, it's amazing what it does.
You know what I do if I clean a lot of records? I remove this so the water is not getting so much heat. So, and I have 2 tanks.
Oh wow. Such a nerd.
Yeah.
Well, we're actually starting here at our lesser expensive records. We always try to put interesting stuff up on the wall. There's a record missing here, of course.
Bobby Cadwell.
Yeah.
Plays okay. What does that mean?
What does it mean? It means that it's there's scuffs, so you will hear ticks, you will hear like a little fire burning in the background, but it still plays okay. And that's why it's in these bins, because these bins are records from 10 euros to 25 euros. And we try to keep that very mixed. So it's from prog rock to jazz to soul, funk, some African stuff.
Is this signed?
Yeah.
15 euro. Signed.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, some people really care for signatures and some people absolutely hate it. Actually, do you know that Rascals record?
No.
That's a fantastic record. I think you should get it. Oh, you know what? You'll get it for free. And maybe I'll have a better version, because this is as is, which basically means
Not 18 grade,
Oh, sorry, it's not.
It's not 18 grade.
Do you know Bobby Rock?
Yeah.
Very well. Nice. Oh, I love the light in the store.
Yes, that's nice. You also redecorate.
Yes,
the store a
definitely.
little bit.
Yeah.
Because it looks different from the last time.
Yeah, it's a little more.
Do you have a special recommendation if somebody comes in the store and says, Andrew, between 10 to 25 euros, what would you recommend?
That's very hard.
Because
Dip is an amazing record. Of course, it's 30 euros. It's slightly more expensive, but it by Harold Land, one of my favorite saxophone players. I mean, if you're more into funk, and obviously this Meters record, it's a reissue. That's why it's less expensive, but it's a great record. This feels like I put all my favorite records up for, and it's not true. I mean, Alice Coltrane, can't go wrong with that. This is a repress of the Maya Show.
The original is like a grand or more, and finding it in good condition.
Exactly. Yeah. We actually had one 2 weeks ago during our Brazil update. But yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic record. I think everybody should have this in his or her or their collection. Some Rebellion is nice. I mean, we have all of them. This is actually a killer. You know this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I would say it's right up your street.
Exactly.
All right.
Right down my alley.
Let's see, is there anything else here? I mean, Jazz Way Out. It's a fantastic Coltrane record. It's a repress, but I mean, it's an amazing record.
Do you have people in the store who are especially asking for represses or original?
No, mostly originals. Yeah, I think people know us from having mostly original records. I mean, yeah, it's we don't buy at we don't buy from stores, or we don't buy from we mostly buy collections or from individual sellers or at the market, or occasionally from a store when we see that someone has made a mistake or just has priced something really low. But yeah, we don't really deal in reissues or new records. Sometimes we do it because we just really love a record and we're pushing it. So we actually have a couple of Japanese records that we brought back from Japan recently. Some really nice jazz funk records from a new band that we're trying to promote here in the Netherlands. But usually we try to go for originals.
What's the name of the band?
I actually don't know. Sir. No, I just occasionally put up like the record, and then when people hear it, it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it's not a famous name. It's also not a famous band.
Okay.
Unpronounceable group, actually.
So you just got in some books. You're also.
Oh, well, Lex used to be a bookseller a long time ago. Yeah, the door on the right. There. Yeah. We're not going in though, but it's filled up. I think over 12,000, 13,000 books, if I'm not incorrect. A lot of them are like original paperbacks, but also a lot of first presses. Yeah, it's a real interesting part of the store days.
Absolutely. And what I
Yeah.
also like, you have a Lego.
Yeah, it's fake Lego because the Lego jazz bar is really ugly, but this one is great. Yeah,
Bin record.
yeah, my kid actually built it
Oh, sweet.
for us. Yeah. Yeah. So here's some more various records. Also this record, the songbook, I mean, if there's one thing that I would recommend, it's definitely this one. Chad Baker Sings, Japanese press, fantastic record. What else? Oh, this is actually really nice freedom sounds. Let's see if there's anything. Honky as really, really nice. I mean, that's a dance floor killer. Sly, of course.
Off the Wall, Michael Jackson. I sound a lot Michael Jackson.
No. No, sometimes we get it. Oh, this might be something for you actually. You know it?
No.
It's really nice. You know, I'll let you
listen to. You have 2 listening stations.
Yes,
which is
2
great.
stations, yeah.
And there's also a record player up there, 2 actually. We're going there. So in this wall, you have actually 2 walls of 3.
Yeah. So that wall over there was the cheaper stuff, and then we have this one on the side, which is more the records that are is actually a selection. It's a broader selection from the bins. When we do an event, like a themed event, so we do themed updates every week. So last week we had Rare Groove. The week before was Brazil. And what we try to do is then on Saturday or Sunday when we have an event, we try to update the wall with records from the update.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So cool. Yeah, so these are the bins that are themed. That's a great one.
So how can people see the themed wall? On the website, or do you have an Instagram?
Not really. We definitely have an Instagram, Vinylspot on Instagram.
Oh my god, that.
Yeah, that's a repress otherwise. But it's actually a really nice sounding repress from the 90s. Yeah.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
Something hidden.
Yeah, so we try to sort of mimic the wall when we post something online. But yeah, we try to sort of give updates during that. Yeah, that's a great one actually. Do you know?
Yes, I've seen the repress yesterday in another store, and how would you?
This is like a mispressed.
Yeah.
Store.
And how would some seller describe it? A very loved cover.
Very loved. Yeah.
A very loved.
Hard loved.
Hard, tough loved. Also,
yeah.
Some these nice one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so here we have the bins with funk and soul, reggae, dub. And the middle table is mostly jazz, so from European jazz to...
What are the highlights in the box?
Well, we have like Blue Note collectors, so Blue Note records that are rarer than, most of the things. So it's either original pressings or like early represses. And we have a lot of impulses. Spiritual jazz, which is obviously in high demand because everybody can't stop talking about spiritual jazz.
I never, Gunther from Vinylspot, he is like Sun Ra crazy. So, and I tried to watch a movie with Sun Ra, Space and Place and Space.
Oh, yeah.
I made it to the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But after that, so that's absolutely, but so many people are crazy now about Sun Ra and free jazz.
Yeah. I mean, that's not, I mean, that was his own movie, but did you see the Swanbrook movie actually?
Not yet.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah, but I did an interview with him. Really? And he still owes me some records. I sent some records to get them signed.
Yeah.
And he never returned. It's like 5 years ago and he never returned.
That was like Swanbrook.
Yeah, exactly. Still angry. She has somebody who's taking very younger. I don't know if it was a son or somebody who's taking care a little bit about him and who managed that. And still waiting for my records. If you hear that, I'm still waiting for my records. So show me a highlight from the Blue Notes, please.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is an amazing record. Yeah. This is a fantastic record. Freeform is actually one of my favorites. Donald Byrd records. This is obviously a great record. Andrew Hill. I mean, a bit later, but classic. Yeah, a bit more funky. Another Andrew Hill. Yeah, highlights. I mean, this is obviously New York label.
New York.
Yeah.
One. Okay.
So that's like an early repress. Oh man, this is a fantastic record. This record,
Coffee.
you know? Yeah. Okay, I have to talk. Components, one of my favorite Bobby Hutcherson records. I mean, it's crazy that they're still here, but I don't know. Maybe your blog will change that.
Maybe. Okay, so this is the wall, and now we're getting to this wall. Okay, so let's see. My generation, The Who.
It's a very special Japanese pressing. But, you know, you have to be a real fan of The Who to buy that record.
So what I see on the wall, is that already sold?
Well, 2 of them are sold.
3 of them.
3 of them are sold.
3 of them are sold. No.
By a certain someone.
Yeah, to a certain.
Yeah, no, these are all for sale. Yeah. Some of them are the remains of our updates. So, for example, these fantastic Brazilian records are the remains of our updates 2 weeks ago.
Can you tell me something about
No, I really don't know. Maybe Lex can tell you about this.
Gil's Zeitschrift.
Yeah, but Krautrock.
Krautrock.
The Kosmische Courier. Schultz and friends.
Is this part of the Tarot series?
Not really, but on the same corner.
Yeah.
And it says sci-fi poster included.
Yeah, sadly not.
No, it's not included.
Zum Besuch bei den Magiern. Sternenmädchen. You know, we had a TV show in Germany, which is called Traumschiff. And I thought this might be a soundtrack.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It looks like a window from a ship.
Yeah.
You know, one of these. And I was like, it's the Traumschiff soundtrack up there. Gil's Zeitschrift.
It's very rare. Yeah. Well, Harlem River Drive, of course. These are your records. Fantastic, baby Huey. Tuka.
The Dyson Face.
Dyson Face. Sue and this. Francis BB. It's fantastic. Electronic. How would you describe it? Electronic on jazz on Africa. Yeah, so this wall is mostly reserved for like a mix of, you know, some psych, some rock, soul funk, some world, and some expensive ones. And then this wall is a little empty because we're actually photographing some of the records for our update for Thursday. But these are the more expensive jazz records that we specialize in. So yeah, some fantastic, yeah, 2 great Blue Note records, 3 Blue Note records, fantastic Art Pepper record.
So Art Pepper first?
Yeah.
And Nearmint, wow.
Yeah.
Shrink with insert for reparation.
For Baron Morris, yeah. Do you know this one?
Yeah.
Sunshine was one of my favorite tunes.
Leroy Vinegar, Glass of Water, a wonderful cover art.
Yeah, it's great here in Dume in Shrink. Yeah. I mean, Sealed Awakening.
That you don't put the prices on the front. That's it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we only do that with prices, so like from 15 to 40 euros.
And this Coltrane Classic.
Yeah.
Totally crazy.
Yeah. That Dubscott's also amazing.
Also this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's a lot to see.
Yeah, and you have like here two turntables.
Yes, we have a Torrance TB124 with a mono cartridge. With a Denon DL 102. Everything sounds amazing there.
Yeah, I love the switches from back in the
day. Yeah.
They were indestructible, you know.
Yeah. You can even.
Yeah, they were also used for radio stations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so they were built into the console, and this, Yeah.
And then we have like an pretty sturdy Technics 22 to play stereo records on.
Yeah, that's the record store classic type.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
Opening hours.
Well, we're usually open once a month during the week, during events on a Sunday. But over the summer, we've decided to open the store every Saturday from 12 to 5.
I thought the summertime was the lowest time in record collecting.
Yeah, but for us it's not, because there's so many events going on. So there's so many international people.
Sure.
Yeah, so there's the No Secrets Vinylcommunity Jazz Festival with a lot of people who actually come to the city to listen to jazz. So for us, that's 3 of the best days of the year. So we open during North Sea Jazz Festival for 3 days.
Wow.
On Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have 3 DJs for a whole day, some live music. So that's going to be something.
I will come over when you have such an event.
Yeah. Nice.
But once again, I have to tell the people who are watching this, if you want to find a free parking spot, this Amsterdam and Rotterdam is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, thank you so much. I love the clock on the wall. And also, if you want to have something to drink, we have a little kitchen up here. And let's just go through the premium collector's box. What's that? That's for the, oh no. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. I've seen, yeah. That's an interesting. That was also done by TK Records.
Yeah.
Where we had Gwen McGray and all these people on there. I listened to that one, and the problem is for me, and it sounds for me too white. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice, but it sounds. I'm not discriminating anybody, but it sounds.
With open for Di Felice. That's a sealed silver.
Well,
yeah, absolute classic.
Killer.
Yeah.
Duke Jones. Eddie Hall. This one is super rare.
Awful record, but pretty rare.
Ferber Sanders. So we have Instagram where we can check out you guys.
Yes.
And you're also in Den Bosch.
We're in Den Bosch. We have a website, vinylspot.nl.
And I love the design. I also checked, what was the name?
My wife.
She made that website. I need to get in touch with her. Because I was like checking what kind of theme is he using for the WordPress. No, it's your own design. Yeah, it's a great website. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to Vinylspot. Oh, we have a Sunday poster. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.